Welcome back, y'all. We are back out here at the Freedom Farm. It's July 5th. I wanted to come out here yesterday, make my own bang bang happen out here for freedom, and it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. I haven't been out here for over a month, which is weird. I'd usually try to get down here 2 to 3 times a week, but that just hasn't worked out for me. Been busy, you know. Got this new job, took a new position with it, working 4 10-hour days, and got Fridays off. But it's summertime, we got stuff scheduled already, so I haven't been down here in over a month. What we're shooting today, I wanted to shoot a bunch of different stuff, but I just ran out of time. I'm all unorganized. I couldn't find my stuff, right? I'm out of practice. I haven't filmed anything, couldn't find batteries, couldn't find chargers, cards, and all that good jazz. Same goes with guns. Couldn't find this, that, or the other, magazines here, or loading dies there, or whatever. So what we're shooting today, I've been wanting to do this a long time. We're shooting the 22 DPC/22 ARC with some new powders today. We're shooting the Alliant 2000 MR, and the one I've been wanting to shoot was the Winchester Staball Match. So I got a little bit of those loaded up today. We're going to shoot some holes in paper and see how they do. Hang tight. I was wanting to shoot this gasser in the last match I shot. In the load I worked up, which in the past seemed to be pretty good, was not. I'm curious if that was with the 22-inch barrel or not. This is the 18-inch barrel, 22 DPC, made by Desert Precision Gunworks out of Arizona. Very similar to a 22 ARC. This is a 6mm ARC neck down to 22. If you don't follow me, the 22 ARC is different from the 22 DPC. If you do, you all know what I'm talking about. I've got tons of stuff on the tube channel here of this 22 DPC round. I got my buddy Officer C coming out here. He got a new toy. Take a look at that. I also got a new ride. If you follow me, you know that the USS Freedom bit the dust a little over a month ago. It's kind of what's got me behind on stuff too. I've been without a ride for a while. Now I have Wild E Coyote, and I'll show you some footage of that badass vehicle. And there it is. That's my new ride. This is Wild E Coyote. I've been eyeing trucks for a while, and I haven't gotten one for various reasons. I'm not typically a Ford guy. I will tell you this truck is fun as hell.
If you want the ultimate one-trick pony that can humble 6-figure supercars at any red light across America, there's one specific model that comes to mind. Some call it El Lobo, some call it the best-selling truck of all time. Get you a Mustang with a pickup bed and with optional 4-wheel drive forms the basis of an unbeatable combination of traction, power, and dare I say, practicality. At the heart of this unassuming pickup truck is Ford's engineering marvel.
Got a pretty good deal on it. It's high mileage. I think it was like 126,000 miles on it. It's a 2019. The money was right. Had the camper shell on back already. Plus, I had them give me new tires, new brake rotors, new spark plugs, all new fluids, blah, blah, blah. What we have here is my load I shot at that last match when I did shoot this gasser. It's a 77 grain RDF. I got some of those left over, so we're going to use those to heat this thing up. The past is shot really well, but when I shot it in that match, I just couldn't see it. Not enough weight. See impacts and things like that. So like I said, we'll get this heated up. We'll go into this load test. So a lot of shit's new since the last time we spoke. Let's see. Bump stock ban got overruled. Chevron deference overturned. Old Trump and Whistle Dick had a debate. That's pretty fucking funny. That was real fucking funny. Dipshit. You totally see what happens when you don't have the answers fed to you and you don't have a teleprompter, Mr. Biden.
We created 15,000 new jobs, over billions of dollars in private investment to $15 for an insulin shot as opposed to $400. We have 1,000 trillionaires in America. I mean, billionaires in America. He told Trump, do whatever you want. And that's exactly what Trump did.
So Trump told Trump to do whatever Trump wants, and that's what Trump did. Got it.
Look, if we finally beat Medicare, and I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we can do with more Border Patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either. Look.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
All right, so we got this 77 grain nozzler. Got to remember how to run the gas gun. See what happens. Had some windage dialed in from the last match. Such a weird recoil impulse. I've been shooting that 25 Creedmoor for a while. Funny to get back behind the gasser. I did go over to Illinois. A buddy of mine who's a pro shooter. I got some lessons from him. That bolt gun. He's like, man, what are you doing shooting 25 Creedmoor? I'm like, well, you know, this is awesome. Like, if you want to get good at this, you need to throttle it down some. And if you got really good at it, then you can go back to the 25 Creedmoor. But until then, you should be shooting something like a 6BR or a 6-dasher or something along those lines. I'm like, you know, I've been thinking about that for a while. I said, if I can get good with this 25 Creedmoor, then that 6 mil is going to be butter. He's like, well, why don't you go back to the 6 mil? I said, okay. So I'm going to take his advice on that. I'm switching Darth Sidious back to the 6 arc. And so I'll have some 6 arc footage and videos coming up and some load testing on that before too long. He also said that track scope I have is no bueno for what I'm wanting to do. Which is too bad. I'm like, eh. All right, first up we have the MR 2000 or 2000 MR Alliant. 26 grains of it. This is the 85.5 grain burger. We'll shoot top left target. We'll do a 5-shot group. We're just shooting groups today. Didn't have any batteries charged for my lab radar. I'll show you the results, how these turn out as we go along here. This fella I shot with a couple weeks ago, his name's Nathan. He shoots a 6BR. He's like, it's the easy button, man. He goes, that sport's too fucking difficult the way it is to be shooting a 25 Creedmoor. I said, yeah, fair enough. I did learn quite a bit from him. Got some good pointers, some stuff I was doing wrong, yada yada. All right, top left target. It's 26 grains of MR 2000 or 2000 MR. Uh-oh. I'm going to change the bolt out on this. I'm running this lightweight JP bolt when I was shooting the 77 grain Noslers. Let me switch this out to the heavy bolt. Put the heavy Desert Precision bolt back in this. See if we have better luck. All right, not a bad little group, not the best, but doable. We're going to 26.5 and then 27, then I'm gonna move on to the Staball Match. So I'm gonna cut out of here, we'll get to shoot and I'll bring you back. Okay, there's my warm up with the 77 grain Nosler RDF. I think I'm shooting CFE 223 in that. I don't recall, it's been a while. First group with the Alliant 85.5 grain burger, 5 shots. This one was that's the 26.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one started off great, had 2 next to each other. I'm like, yeah, this is the 27 grain. This is the one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll come down here and shoot the Staball Match on those 3 target dots. Stay tuned. CFE 223 and that 22 DPC seems to be the ticket man on most everything, but I'm trying to find a power that's a little more consistent, you know. I'll get numbers with that CFE 223 that are good, and then a month later when the temperatures are different, not so good. Same with the groups. So I'm hoping to try to find a more stable powder. I watched a documentary last night on that Jared Fogelfucker, the fat Subway dude. He's from Indiana, he's a Hoosier. Didn't realize how much of a sick fuck he was. He liked 12-year-old boys and girls. Oh yeah. Glad he's behind bars. He only got 15 years for that, which is crazy.
Still looking good. His name is Jared.
There's all kinds of undercover tapes of him talking about going to Thailand where there is no laws over there. Special place in hell for you, sir, fat fucker. Oh, there's Officer C with his new toy. Look at that badass thing. Supercharged Turbo R. Whoa. I just took that Can-Am Maverick X3 out for a rip. It's turbocharged, over 200 horsepower. That thing will shit and get. Probably a little much for around here in these trails in these woods, but golly. Desert, dunes, that's where that thing belongs, in my opinion. Rarely do I have the pucker factor. I puckered up on that one, I will admit. So responsive. Like you touch the pedal and it just squats down and wants to scoot. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Anyway, we're on the Staball Match. 25 grains, 25.5, 26. I'm gonna pop these, we'll go down and take a look. Okay, the Winchester Staball Match. 5 shots, 25 grains, 25.5. There's 3 in one hole, 2 up here, and 26 grains. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my 5th shot, my last shot. And I forgot I got that EC tuner brake on there, set for that 77 grain Nosler RDF from a couple months ago. Anyway, my conclusion is I think both these powders have potential, and I think I could get them to shoot well with that 85.5 grain burger out of this 18-inch barrel. I miss my 22-inch barrel, y'all. I miss it bad. I did find a tool to maybe extract the stuck case, so I'm going to get that. We'll see if I can get that shell out of there and get that 22-inch barrel back on. But until then, you all, be safe, be free. I'll be back out here with the 6 ARC doing some load testing soon enough. We're going to go rip this Can-Am Maverick X3 for a little bit.
That's all, folks.